Hi, beautiful people. I'm Sunny. This is a general collective all sign message. We're going to see what's coming through for some of you as we start this new month. If you're interested, get straight to your sign. Timestamps will be in the comment section below. If you're interested in other reads from me that are free, the link is in the script to my other channel. So we're going to start with Aries. Let's see, Aries. What's going on for December 2024 for Aries? Get a quick little read to see. Alright, well, letting it off the top is showing Temperance, Sagittarius season. Something was unfair, unbalanced, and it's aligned for something to be done to change it. It's showing that bull is in your court. Shows you was in a connection and now you're detaching because it shows that it was unbalanced and now you're in recovery mode, focusing on basically the rehabilitation phase, as they would say, because it feels like you gave a connection many chances when someone here was very insecure, controlling, and didn't have a solidified plan for the future. It was more or less everything was on a whim. Pisces is here, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. Yeah, this is somebody you had a history with. It keeps showing something is definitely turning in your favor. Definitely. It's Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, and I did see Libra still here at the bottom of the deck of something definitely being unfair. But I see that you're not staying in that position. You're getting information. You're definitely making moves, even if it's walking away from what's stressing you. It feels like someone here gave so much stress because they wanted to have you because you don't compare, but then they also wanted these options that, well, at least they wanted to still be able to do what they want when they feel. It just feels like a very, again, insecure, controlling individual that somebody had to walk away from. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, just it feels like a lot of One thing I see for certain, as you move forward and get more information, you're going to get the confirmation that this person definitely had negative intentions and would have kept doing the same thing over and over again. I also feel like you've been keeping things to yourself until you get more information. It's like, this is what it shows. Like now, usually you communicate to get a better understanding, even if it's an argument, but you still would feel this, something being said so something can be done. But now it's more or less like someone here is like, you don't want to hear what they have to say because, you know, again, you gave them numerous chances and they disappointed. And you just know by the way they move and that it's going to be the same thing. choose a new direction, improving health. And again, it shows unlikely, where somebody here is truly unlikely to change or really interested in doing that. Because again, the only way it really will successfully happen, even if it's some failures of, because it's new, the fact that somebody's attempting to do it makes it, have some optimism, like, OMG, it could possibly be. But for someone here to not even see or attempt to just look at what they're doing and make changes to the negative parts is baffling, because it looks like sometimes they have legal issues and all types of things and still feel that they can move the way they do. So, yeah. Let's go to Taurus. Let's see if our Taurus was going on. Taurus. Let's see if our Taurus for December. Taurus. Hold on, Taurus. We gotta get the whole deck. For some of you, it's like you, again, maybe because of the read I just did for Aries, but for some, it may apply to Aries, Taurus, or those on the cusp, that you got to get more information. You need more of the story. All right, so yeah, there goes. Somebody's taking it slow. With the Knight of Pentacles, crossing T's, dotting I's. Perspective changing. Okay. I did see, for some of you, it was a frustrating period where you felt overwhelmed and hurt, but now it's different. You're not in the storm anymore. And let me say this. Somebody took a hit in the midst of this pain, and it's like, because somebody was set and locked into a connection, and for it to change, it's kind of have someone kind of thrown off, because somebody had a plan locked in. And for some, it could be, so locked in, it's paperwork that got to get situated. Because for some of you, it's a hurt, but a reality that this can't be fixed. At least you know, from your point of view, you don't want to heal it. I mean, because in the past, there was a lot of questioning, second guessing, thinking. So somebody's saying, if all of that, there's no reason for me to keep putting my gifts, magic in it. This is working against me. And now somebody is throwing up their hands like, no, this is not for me. This is not good enough. Now, I do see that this person is trying to convince you it's not true. You see Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. You're here, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. I do see, for some of you, you're listening to what they're, you're hearing them out. It looks as if you're using your discernment. You're not jumping the gun. You're not making assumptions. You want the information to make sense. It definitely feels like your point of view changed on a particular person, that it just feels like they were so locked into their ways that it's like you're showing them that it just feels like you're not going to go with their plan because they think they got it like that, or because you're attracted to them, because you was invested. That doesn't mean... Would y'all stop it over there? Seriously. The shenanigans got... Hey, you. Come here. Enough. Have a seat. Sit down. Sit. And relax. What'd I say? Let me see. Did she cut you? Have a seat. Sit. Because I'm going to have to do this. And I have like 10 more signs to go. Pardon me, y'all. He just got smacked by a cat. Okay. So basically, it just shows that for some of you, you may be willing to hear it out just a bit. I know you... Because it's a history. And at one point, it looks like it's, again, you decide to say you're done with it. Scorpio, Pisces. I really feel with you, they're trying to convince you that y'all should reconcile, but you're saying to yourself, I have less work to do, less stress, more money in my pocket. It's like after you came out the pain of whatever this was, you start to see, wait a minute, this is beneficial. Like this other person had it easy in a sense to where they messed it up for themselves. I'm not going to say OMG, it was perfect, but it feels like carried a lot of responsibility, didn't expect much from them, but them being genuine. And it just feels, or trying their best. Okay, I had to make sure he was... Let's see. Ask your angels. Improving health. So it shows that for some of you, yeah. Since the separation, it's like, wait a minute, after the pain and all the things that someone had to do to adjust from the fact that what they was invested in ain't the same anymore. And then when somebody started to see that they're not the same was easier. It shows right here, even says ask your angels and ask for help from others here. I truly feel it comes to somebody knowing that they is not the one that's to do it all. Because I feel like before it was like a octopus on all the things that you could do and take on, and it's showing like no, don't do that again. It's saying Taurus. It's saying definitely don't take on so much where you can't smell the flowers as you're able to do. You know, slow down a bit so you can enjoy the day-to-day. Alrighties. So let's see. Where's the Gemini? Let's see for December. What's going on for our beautiful Geminis? December 2024. Let's see. Message for our Geminis, please. One more shuffle in for December 2024 for our Geminis, please. Alrighties. Alrighty, somebody's definitely letting something go. Ooh, for something greater. That's what it shows. Libra, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, it's like whatever you let go clears you to the point where you're no longer losing sleep. You actually feel so way more productive. OMG. Yep, the Tower's in reverse. And you knew it would be this way. What's crossing is somebody here that definitely knew who they were dealing with in a sense of, like, when you should have let something go a long time ago, but you cared. There's a history here. Sometimes they switch it up. I really feel for some of you, you cared a lot for this person. It was like there was fulfillment despite it wasn't all. It's like somebody knows that nobody's perfect, and also too, it's like y'all have a history, but little secrets and stuff that they kept. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. But what you see too, for some of you, the things they did was for their own benefit. They liked the fact, like even down to certain secrets, it felt like you started to see that they liked them secrets as feeling like, OMG, Gemini is as dark as me, or they can't pull a stunt to say, as if they're better than, it just feels like, even with the Six of Swords, you put distance in because it feels like when they try to work with you or come in, it's always with some shenanigans and some BS, and when you don't agree to it, it's like, oh, you acting different. Interesting. Yeah, and somebody here's like, no, it's not my burden to bear. I also feel like somebody here made a move to get away from the BS. Because they know, again, definitely didn't deserve this, especially when you brought so much into this. Because not only you're the magician, but at this Empress, it's like it's always something growing. Hey, I told you come sit down on me. Okay, so you got to go. Because I told you I got too many signs to go. Have a seat or you're going to have to leave. Seriously. Sit. Have a seat all the way down. All the way down. All right, he's going to have to go. Let me just drop these last two cards, Gemini. I do see you focused on your work and collaborations that do work. Because for some of you, you definitely realize that whatever connection this was that got difficult and you compromised with them despite all the stress, it just looks like, again, you're over it. And feels like they're going to try to come in to convince you that they're going to change or they're not doing the same things as they did before. And I kid you not, for some of you, it's surprising, but also, too, I don't know if you're interested in giving someone another chance. I really feel you are enjoying something new that make things way more easier for you. And I did see that for Taurus too. It's like, why go back to something where you have more on your plate when things is easier? It's like it's travel, it's growth, you're looking good, feeling better. It just looks like, again, you trying to say, should I? What's the point? Because it feels like somebody here don't want to put their magic back into that connection. Peaceful resolution, okay? So it could be amicable, but the trust is what's important to solidify the connection, and it just feels like things are going pretty well for you. So again, it just feels like you okay with just saying, look, there's no animosity. But I just don't feel like somebody's in a rush to do anything that they feel is going to be contradicted or counterproductive. But what I do see for some of you, the ones that you feel is perfect or aligned for you, is no doubt that I see is beneficial. What? Seriously? He gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry, because he is not. I actually did an all sign, and he did so well with the cat in here. And now you gotta go. Come on, let's go. Go out there and play. Come on, let's go. Here, out here. So you wanna listen? Here. 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 by, was trying to show him something to make him think I had a treat. And he's seen it was hand sanitizer. Okay. Cancer. Let's get to Cancer. This is where timestamps come in hand because OMG, you get straight to what you need. Okay. So let's get to Cancerians, please. This is for December. The Cancers. What's going on? Let's get the shuffle in. The Cancers, please. Somebody is or wants to return. Oh, wow. There's a lot of hurt and pain. And it shows a past connection. Somebody don't want to repeat the past. Somebody want to try to do something new, grow, stop being stuck on what don't work. Leo energy. Yes, there is a history of Four of Wands, a twin flame connection. And now somebody definitely feel like it was attempts to recover, but it wasn't. It feels like not authentic. Okay? But now look, there you go. In the past energy with this Cancer, moving with a purpose, a plan, trying to make sure you feeling good at all times. Like, despite something in the past being unsavory, to say the least, it just looked like, it don't work for you. And it just feels like going forward, you are moving accordingly. It feels like, as the saying go, beating a dead horse kind of situation. If you're not familiar with it, it's like, if something that can't be redeemed or fixed, what's the point of stressing yourself out about something that is not going to be possible in a sense that it is done? Yeah, see, somebody's over it. Somebody's like, okay, I get it. It's not for me, even if I want it to be. Hey, sir, stop the shenanigans. I do see recognition. I do see somebody doing well. Oh, you tearing up my clothes. Go ahead, boy. You just messed up. You just messed up. Go in your cage because you want to tear up my laundry. Alrighties, I truly apologize, Cancerians. I kid you not. He is in his room, so he is not coming back out to the end of this read. So, what I see, somebody here wants to make an attempt to make things work, but I feel for some, I think, again, coming back just to let it be known that you're moving on. When I say, I do see you moving a lot, or at least making a move. When this don't work, reroute. I just see that once you have a definitive plan, you're not losing any more sleep. Because even with this connection with this person, it's like, again, things was done on both ends. And the fact that if it can't be salvaged, someone is letting it go, having peace with the fact that, again, once the attempts was made, it's like somebody's like, I got to keep shining, keep living my best life. It really feels like if this ain't the time to fix it, then maybe another time will be, because it looks like in the process of just forcing something to fit. So again, somebody's losing sleep, their appetite, just stress. Probably, you know, what was next? Hair falling out, God forbid, but that's what I'm seeing by somebody was like, I gotta let it go. There's something better. Hold on 1 second. Oh, jeez. And get more information. See, this is what, and success. Let me just say, again, I apologize. That's why timestamps are so necessary. But again, I'm not even halfway through. It's early in the morning, and I don't need him doing all that. Hey, enough is enough. Quiet. You did it to yourself. You want me to show you my clothes? You want me to show you what you did? Let me show you what you did. Since you looking so surprised. This is why you're here. Surprise, surprise. This is why. Look what you did. You see that? So keep it quiet. Keep it cute. And let mommy work. Seriously. OMG. It's like I need more than tea right now. Jeez. Seriously. I'm going to Leo because Syrians, it's like somebody came to terms, like it is what it is with Osu. What more do they want? That's the point of view, it looks like, from a Cancer or a Cancerian from this message. All right. Let's get to Leos. Leos for December 2024 for Leos. I need to see if I can get the Leos, please. It is the message for Leos. I need to see. For Leos, December 2024. Alrighty. Alright, Leos, this is our somebody here. Again, it feels like some shade, some BS to where somebody feels that this may not be the path they should go, to reconsider another direction. Yeah, somebody said, hold on, this don't look too good for me in a sense to where I should keep giving my energy. Yeah, somebody's like, I got options that I could consider. Yeah, because it definitely shows somebody's not amused, and you did have a lot of passion, you still do, and you know this ain't doing it for you. It's like, Yeah, here goes this 10 of Swords. There was an ending. And so for somebody here, you're considering a new connection. And for some, it's not doing what it needs to where you feel like you should, again, continue to engage. Now, where I see a Tower moment coming in, because I really feel cutting off this new prospect, it's going to be a little shock for them. Oh, because they had some feelings. They had some feelings and stuff. But again, for some of you, it's like the actions is not matching. It's not like you don't feel nothing, but it feels as if you can't force something to fit. See? You're like, I'm walking away. At least it feels like it's too many on, let's say, the pros and cons. the cons outweigh the pros. And somebody's like, I'm avoiding any BS because it really feels like, again, to compromise with someone here that you don't feel enough passion to continue doing it. It just feels like someone here is deciding, do I want to take on that responsibility or burden? Somebody might see it as a burden. You know, it just feels like, yeah, somebody just like, let me just chalk it off as not for me. Yeah, because again, it just feels like somebody knows if they accept this, it's going to be something that they didn't like in the past. And it's not saying this person is doing, but is being blamed from the past. It's just this person here is showing a lot of signs and synchronicities that they're similar. Okay, let's see. Reconsider. At least that's what they want you to. But maybe you should. Perfect timing, which is really feeling Sagittarius, and it shows no. So again, it's like if it's not for you, it's not. But I really feel like there may be an opportunity for you to give them a chance to, hear them out, go on another date. It's not for them to try to convince you to sell you something. No, it's just that you wanted to see just from their personality and their character. Should I? Should not? And it's saying, again, you're expressing how you feel, but you're going to see. You're not settling because you don't have to. It's early in the connection. They're showing you who you are, and you believe in them. That's what it looks like to me. Alrighty, let's see. So we're going to Virgos. Let's see, for our Virgos, please. Let's see. Virgos. For Virgos, please. What's happening in December 2024 for Virgos? Work. That's what I see the focus is. And I do see fun too, because you know it's supposed to be a balance. It look like profession and personal life. You want them to both be working, flowing. I see Leo energy, Sagittarius too. Yeah, I don't see you in a position of making excuses. This is about where it really feels like for some of you, head over heart, you logically see that in order for you to be successful, emotionally, you want your needs met as well. So someone is trying to return to you to see if it can work. It really feels like they want to return because they miss how the magic happened, to say the least. Gemini, Virgo energy. They missed that. But in the process of them missing it, you're like over it. Because you're like, yeah, you had it good. This is what I do. I'm the magician. I make it happen. I align my gifts with for what suits it. It feels like because some of you have some skills and when they come in handy, you use them. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Somebody here is like, listen, the way someone behaves is like their actions get the reaction from you. And you feel like, honestly, when it comes to the Hierophant energy or where you're aligned, your agenda, there's not another person there. There's just you. Happy to know that, listen, if somebody's on their own path that make them feel this joy, you would love to know them and interact too. Y'all can have some fun. But it just feels like you're not putting the pressure or making it, to feel like your magic or your gifts is necessary for what they're doing or theirs is necessary for you. It just looks like you want to be in your zen unapologetically transparent. You don't need to figure out some stuff that don't, it just looks like you don't want stuff that is unnecessarily making your life difficult. And I know somebody here is like, well, who do? Some people. But it just looks like for some of you, you're like, if you're not into where you're giving genuinely, you don't want no parts of it. You're like, listen, you had enough sleepless nights of investing in people who was disloyal. And see, I said that single energy, it looks like for somebody here is happily single. Flourishing. If we could be friends, amazing. But one thing is, it shows somebody is not interested in getting locked into something toxic, especially when somebody recovered from some BS. Yep. It's saying the quickest way to show this person that you're not for me is act entitled. Act as if something is for you that can't be for me. What's good for the goose is great for the gander type energy. Helpful people. See, it shows like, listen, we could all have some fun. Be assertive. I do see that energy too. And you're ready. And it looks as if somebody is ready. Perfect timing. Just to align and be in this place where it's a solo mission that is people welcome to join, but it's not stopping the show at all. Okay, so we have Taurus here too. This is your intuition, which is Pisces energy. It's something you are reconsidering, but what it shows, even if you do, it's not going to be no pressure on you. I mean, that's what it shows. Or anyone else. It look like, listen, if it ain't for you, nice knowing you. Alrighty, let's get to Libra. Let's get to Libra. Message for Libras. See, our beautiful Libras. What is going on with Libras? Message for Libras. Alrighty. Pass. Okay, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody here is looking at the past in a way to where they see either somebody who wasn't confident or someone who was controlling. Really, it feels like jammed up a good time, something that could have been really good. Now, where I see the Three of Swords in reverse, there's somebody here that is, at least I see healing. It's still some pain and insecurities that somebody is going through, but it's more or less where the beautiful part is the healing process, not staying stuck in it. Yeah, because what has someone hurt is, I feel like a family, a relationship. This is like someone here who realized when that type of energy was in a dynamic, it didn't have a chance to be successful. So look, this Capricorn, Devil in reverse energy. Somebody here knows they're not trying to be locked into something toxic anymore. Even with the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, I do feel that you know how to move quickly and make a decision when you need to. It feels like with this individual, but it just feels like it's been repetitive. Even though I feel like sometimes when it get volatile or hot between you and whoever this is, you know how to cool things off. I really feel by separating. You got a lot of strong major arcanas around you. And one thing for certain, it shows that you're releasing responsibilities of stuff, again, that you can't control. It is what it is. Certain things and people won't change. And you realize this in the process of healing. And some of you is in a nesting period, because it's showing like somebody have all these good intentions and get the worst results. And they like, no, not anymore. Something got to be done. Okay. And I feel like somebody is taking the time to walk away on their own to a new day, because they see that the options from the past were toxic and repetitive. And in order for somebody here to get better, they had to get away from the problem. Stop engaging, focusing on your work, because it really feels like when the choice comes into play, there is good people that will work with you. It's not just your only options is whatever that was, because I really feel like it was a history, family dynamic, but somebody felt like, again, that was their purpose, to see it through, and it just feel like locked in for life until somebody started to see how their life was feeling with that type of obligations. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio is here. Yeah, somebody here, I feel like they have a lack of control and a long-term plan. So when it comes up to a relationship, so they saying that's not my focus anymore. I need to focus on my work and what works for me. Okay. Let's see. This is for Libra. Within the next few weeks. Okay. So I do feel like there's going to be a change. Look, the situation will improve. I do feel like that, especially with the devil in reverse. Don't stop believing. You're ready. It shows forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Meditation bring answer as well as prayer. Same thing to me. And it says, look, well, you know, not the same. You know what I'm saying? Getting your zone connected. Meditation, I feel like, is in your zone connected to self, even when praying is, for some, the same thing. And for others, it's to the Most High. Not the right time, it really feels, to even address that problem, because they're not going to see. Exactly. I feel like they're going to deflect if you let them, or somebody is. So somebody's just saying to themselves, let me just work on me so I don't relapse or engage to my old ways. All right. So let's get to Scorpio. But let me say this too. They saying, look, I believe even it showed that as you take it slow and look and see your options, they look way better than you thought they would, especially once the other ones is out the way. Now we can get to Scorpio. Scorpios, let's see for our beautiful Scorpios. Let's see. For December 2024, what's going on with our beautiful Scorpios? Scorpios. Alrighties, let's see. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's like emotionally in a good place. You know, it feels, OMG, beautiful. Emotionally good place, loving from a distance, so who, at least for those who don't need you no good, that can literally threaten what you're building. And I do see for some of you going back and forth on your options. What should you do? Yeah, they go to Seven of Cups. You know which ones don't work for you, but there is some that you are reconsidering. Yeah, you're just not rushing. You're getting all the information that you need. Because I feel like in the past, it was like you was invested, and it was disappointing because it felt like the loyalty wasn't matched. So yeah, I see you working hard, focused on your job, and I do see something new, something you don't expect. Because it feels like, again, things been a little difficult. This is why there's major hesitation, this reconsidering of what you should do, what you should pursue. It doesn't have you in your bag to where you can't maneuver. It just feels like for somebody here, you're evaluating what you should give your energy to. Because, look, there's something here, whether it's past and new. Someone come to peace with the past and ready to maneuver towards the future. And I do see somebody reconsidering a past situation, but I think it's just to make it, you know, make peace. Libra energy. Yeah, because the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't see long-term plans. I do see somebody taking it slow, see how it goes. And it feels like rightfully so. Yeah, somebody's closing out a cycle, making an offer here, but it just feels like for some, it feel like somebody here before they let go. I'm getting this Virgo energy. They want to see if it's possible to reconsider if it could be. Somebody don't want no maybes and woulda, coulda, shouldas. We have Scorpio, you're here, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Because someone really feel Aries too, that if they had another chance with a particular person from the past, it would be, they would do things differently and trust it more with their heart. Really? They are so rude. And she's about to jump a bit, so let me make room. Let me make room for this rude girl. You coming up here? It's an opportunity, and I do feel like somebody's taking an opportunity to, here, let me move this out the way because you're doing too much. OMG, girl. Oh. Here, I don't need you. Okay, opportunity. Take action, and that's what I feel. I think somebody definitely is taking, and it says let go. Just the same thing I was picking up from this message, that somebody here was looking for this opportunity to know if they should let go or go for it, but give it an opportunity, give it a go one more time so they could be sure. And even if it is a chance somebody's not putting their eggs all in that basket, somebody still is taking it slow just to be sure. And this is what they want, or at least with the other person, you know, that this is a partnership that's going to work. Okay, so we have the Sagittarius. Let's see. Message for Sagittarius. December 2024, Sagittarius. December 2024 for our beautiful Sagittarius. Okay, so victory, recognition. Took a minute to get here. Yeah. But what I see, I really feel that somebody here, their friendship, socializing is helping someone get through a painful ending. It makes it like at least the connection or the friendships, it's like, it feels like the impact of the end is not so hurtful. Yeah, because I think your friends or partners it's like someone is letting you see how basically you're better off than what you was. If you was already flourishing before, it's like, imagine how you're going to do once the weight is off. Because again, somebody was doing well spite somebody riding their coattails. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the past, somebody here was definitely getting the better end of the deal. Whether they know, I think they did. Okay? Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo was here. And it shows that now, again, it feels strategic. It feels like, for some of you, even if it wasn't someone's mistake, where it feels like what they were trying to do something manipulative to you, it feel like a backfire, or you benefit from the fact that somebody was trying to do something difficult. Yeah, it keeps showing someone here that was, you know, I'm going to say, I always go to these little shows and movies and books from when I was young, and I think of the Emperor's New Robe, or the new clothes, where the emperor was convinced that this robe was elaborate when it was invisible, so all you see is his business. You know what I mean? When he was strutting on the street. And this is what I feel. I feel with this King of Pentacles in reverse, even with this King of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody here felt, connected to you, that they were more invincible or more credible, or it just feels like this is weird why somebody was riding the coattails, and this is why someone is saying they could no longer invest in one-sided connections. This Tower moment comes in where somebody is surprised that is clearing out the past for a more, what's the thing? A limitless future. Okay? Excuse me. This is so rude. Don't you dare. Girl, See what I'm saying? You see the... Don't you... Girl. You... Girl. How dare you? You're... Now you gotta go. Hold on, I gotta get some oracle cards for you. And I gotta get your last card, because I do see again, Miss, you go about your business. Have a nice day. Let me just see what's in that 10th position. That came out again. So yeah, somebody here is definitely at a crossroads of where they're going to invest, because somebody definitely is slowing down with their giving nature, to say the least. Unlikely. It feels like it's unlikely that you're going to give another opportunity to someone here, that it really feels like you feel lighter since they've been off your coat. It feels like it shows, basically, it's saying a year from now is going to be completely different than it was in that dynamic. Okay. Let's see. This is for Capricorn, please. This was showing they behind this morning. And just got a Chewy delivery yesterday. It's like, wow. Let's see. This is for Capricorn, please. Capricorns. See. Somebody here is in this Queen of Cups. I did what I could do, and this is the energy I'm feeling like I'm focused on the things I need. And it feels like for some of you, you focus on work and collaborations that work and perfecting your craft. That's the initiative that some of you are taking towards your independence, or just to this place where you could flourish happily on your own. I do feel like some of you closing out a cycle. I feel some of you is traveling. Some of you here is definitely protected by the fact that it shows that you did all you can. And now you're like, hey, they got it. You're not making an offer anymore. It feels like some of you tried to communicate. And now you see from numerous times that this person and you, it's like they're fighting it. They let you know, I don't want it, to be under, I guess, your umbrella or your protection. Somebody hears, I don't need you defending me type of energy. And you're like, okay. It feels like somebody here is letting it go. Was really only came back because you felt like, honestly, it just felt like you thought that it would have been good to make amends because there was genuine feelings. But it really shows that this person showed you this side of them numerous times before. And it's not excusing why someone engaged in their options, but it just really shows that when somebody left, they're saying, I shouldn't have returned. I should have kept going. I mean, this is what somebody's saying. If there was a third party in play, which it showed there was, somebody was like, when it was the betrayal, somebody was like, there was no need to reconcile because it made things worse. Scorpio, Aries is here. Somebody's like, they just wish they would have focused on Cancer too, because it felt like, again, a reconciliation became so difficult that now somebody's motivated more than ever just to trust their gut and move forward to something new. They wish fulfillment, Aquarius energy, where, it just feels, again, there's no more obligations. You're free to do what you want. You don't have to say, OMG, you cheated on anyone, because, again, you owe no one no obligations or answers at this point. It looked like you're free to do what you choose because you gave it a shot and it didn't work. You're working on things that work for you, that make sense. The business that pays you. Peaceful resolution. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm not going to fight something that don't fit, that don't want it. Because guess what? It shows somebody do. Success is happening for you because like that's what you're pursuing. And it shows in the near future. Just wait and see. It shows it. It's coming in for somebody. Congratulations. She want to get back and crying after she done bit me. Ain't that interesting? This is for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, please. Let's see. December 2024 for Aquarius. My tea is probably not even hot anymore. No, but it's good. All right. Aquarius. Let's see if I have beautiful Aquarius for December 2024. For Aquarius. Oh, yes, beautiful. Victory, recognition, looking amazing. And it's also recognition from not engaging with the devil. No more BS locked into something that don't work for you. You're making more quicker moves. You're not sitting around to see. I'm not saying you was ever sitting around before. But before, there was more energy gave to the problem than realizing that it is what it is and moving accordingly. Yeah, it's like before, again, it was trying to figure out why something didn't work instead of just seeing immediately how many people want to work with you. Capricorn is here, Virgo. Yeah, and it's starting to see, OMG, less headaches for me. Because as you see, things is way beneficial when you start to see that when that will turn, you end up on the right side, because it just showed that person was literally trying to lock you into something, an agreement, a partnership, a relationship, convincing you that the toxicity was necessary for some reason. Or, you know how some people be like, oh, this comes with it, when that's all you see is that, you know? So I do feel you are recovering from the headaches and BS. And it actually shows because you're moving quicker with your decisions. And it's not saying that you ain't not supposed to think things over, but it's saying quicker with the decisions, that once you see something for what it is and you got all the proof, there's no reason to hold it. Because it seems like the longer you held on to it, the surprise, OMG, it get worse. OMG, you can't hold on to this, it's going to wreck what you're building. It's like somebody hearing or seeing a drip, and they like, okay, I'll get around to it, knowing that eventually it shows now there's a flood, you know? And this is why somebody's like, OMG, I can't do that anymore. Somebody's like, no, strategically, logically, as a boss and what I know for the long term, to avoid those type of things from happening. Because of course, tower moments, natural disasters and whatnot, we can't prevent or even sometimes see coming. But this Emperor handles stuff accordingly because they're seasoned. They've been through some things. They also have resources to maneuver. Somebody's, yeah, it's definitely independent, flourishing, and it's for someone's benefit right here. Because whatever this was, it feels very codependent, and now they don't have access. At least you're not locked into that contract anymore. Because at one point, let me say, somebody was thinking that this, OMG, why is this happening? And then somebody stepped back, and I'm seeing that a lot in this messages collectively, all sign. And when somebody's fighting for something, like, no, this can't be. And then when they step back, they're like, what am I fighting for again? And start to see how beneficial it is to let something go. And what this Four of Pentacles is doing. Something that somebody's holding on tight to, they start to see, oh, this ain't for me. Let me let that go down that drain or down that dumpster where it belongs. And look how happy somebody is. Do you understand? Because somebody was fighting themselves. Somebody was telling themselves, OMG, this is what I need to do, until they started to see, no, you don't. Oh my God, you don't have to nurture this connection when they wasn't even, again, giving you anything to look forward to. It's this energy of, OMG, suffer with me, or it's like somebody here expecting a connection to not be their best. I'm not saying they're supposed to be their best all the time, that bad things are happening, but it's like somebody here was making things difficult when life be lifing. You know, it's like, no thank you. Get more information. In the near future, it shows that, yeah, you'll see this person ain't for you. Listen to your intuition. And perfect timing, Sagittarius, Pisces here is going to say, is going to tell you, OMG, I'm not saying I'm saying this, but somebody's going to tell themselves no to this person wanting to come back in, because you see, it's easier for you now, and it's beneficial to them to return. So it just looks like for some of you, you're like, no, thank you. Okay. Alrighties. Let's get to Pisces. Let's see. Let's see. This is for our beautiful Pisces, December 2024. Let's see what's going on with our Pisces, December 2024. Please. Decision. They're stressing somebody out because somebody was already locked in. So now somebody has to make a decision so they could, again, no more losing sleep. So I think somebody's deciding to try to return because they was invested in a particular person, but it was a lot of deception in play, a lot of shenanigans. And this is why there is no communication. I've seen the 3 of Wands. Let me see that again. Okay. So, yeah, somebody was looking for collaboration in the past. The way I see this burden comes in, it's like somebody was looking for something to work that they wasn't honest with. And then somebody's trying to find the strength to see if it could work. Because, again, it feels like someone feels stuck. They don't want to acknowledge the impact of the hurt. You know, somebody's in a bag. Maybe they didn't do things that they are particularly fond of. But somebody is feeling, OMG, something got to be done. Because there's a lot of sadness here. What's going on, Pisces? Okay, so I do feel somebody is trying to align their gifts with the perfect timing from the Most High to make things happen. It's still somebody trying to stay in their faith despite all the things that's not going their way. I see somebody's taking an action to, if it just shows a focus on their business, because it's showing here head over heart. If someone knows the reason why there's not a heavy interactions because the effort wasn't put in before. At least it wasn't genuine. And somebody's well aware of it. It's like somebody's trying the best they can to get out of the situation. I don't think it's communication. And somebody think it's best to leave it that way. However, they can't help what they feel. I do see somebody taking action to focus on their money, head over heart. Yeah, because again, somebody's saying, I do not need to go back to something that, again, is going to repeat itself in a negative way to where somebody here is not taking ownership in no type of way. I see all signs here, but Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. As we see air and earth, but I definitely feel that somebody's using their discernment and realize, yeah, the energy that's put in is not worth all this stress after it. You know, when somebody's saying to themselves, they didn't really do enough for me to give half. You know, and I'm not saying they didn't do nothing because feelings is here. Somebody was heavily invested, but now they're starting to question why. Why was I so invested in someone who lies? Dang near all the time. Okay, so there's helpful people. And it's not the right time. More Sagittarius energy. Meditation brings answer. Yes. And it feels like, again, the quietness between you and this person is necessary. Until you're ready to make a move, it's saying no. It's not the right time until you feel it is to say or do anything. That's what I see. Love and light, amazing, beautiful people. Laters.